Next week marks 10 years since the death of Whitney Houston. This week, Fox 11 is taking a look back. Tonight, we have part 2 of our special series, What Went Wrong in the Famous Singer's Life? Tonight, Gina Silva delves into Whitney's personal relationships.
Whitney Houston was only 22 years old when Saving All My Love became her #1 hit in 1985. She went on to have 11 iconic chart-topping songs in her career. A total of 134 recorded songs. Her beautiful voice and talent undisputed. But away from the public eye, her friends say Whitney was struggling with insecurities and a sense that she couldn't be her authentic self.
She was in a box. She was in this sort of box where she had to be who she necessarily wasn't, but she had to fit that image. She had to sort of keep, sort of pushing that image.
An image that certainly had no room for a loving relationship with another woman. Robin Crawford was Whitney Houston's longtime friend and rumored secret lover. In 2019, Robin confirmed she had a longtime romantic relationship with Whitney. The details published in this book, A Song for You, My Life with Whitney Houston.
There was a time when there was more than a friendship, and that was really rough.
Saxophonist Kirk Whalum toured with Whitney for 7 years. Whalum says in the 80s and 90s, people were not ready to accept that a star like Whitney Houston could be in a lesbian relationship.
It couldn't be. There were so many reasons why it just couldn't be. And that to me is very, very sad.
She came from a very religious background. Her mother, all these people, very church-going, people. So that was absolutely taboo, that situation with Robin.
When Bobby Brown came into the picture and Robin left, those who worked closely with Whitney say her behavior became more erratic, and it was clear she was using drugs.
You could tell that chemistry was a race to the bottom. It was not good.
I think she and Bobby Brown were toxic to one another. I don't think that either were in the right spaces to be married to one another.
Bobby and Whitney reportedly partied so much, it began affecting Whitney's performance on stage.
When it came time for us to get on stage, she would start the show at that point of fatigue and exhaustion that she used to end the shows with. So her lifestyle was wearing her out.
For these, she signed them for me.
David Roberts was Whitney Houston's bodyguard from 1988 to 1995. He's the man who inspired the film The Bodyguard.
Oh, you don't look like a bodyguard.
To know her is to love her. It's as simple as that.
They traveled all over the world. David's job was to protect her at all cost, even from herself.
At what point did you feel like, I have to say something?
Well, she got up on the stage in Brunei and couldn't sing a single note. And the people who would deny that anything was wrong started to admit things are wrong.
Immediately after that trip, David wrote a letter to Whitney's representatives, warning them she had a drug problem and desperately needed intervention.
She needs help. She may not recognize it, she may not understand it, but she needs the help. And I was thanked for my concerns.
Thanked and later fired. He was told his services would no longer be needed.
Why do you think they decided just to look the other way?
Oh, money. Yes, it's the mighty dollar. Yes, everybody relied heavily on this beautiful young woman's voice box.
I do think she definitely would have had a different life, a happier life, had she been able to sort of be true to herself.
She had this thing to sing. She said, "Can I be me? Can I be me? Can I be me?"
The day the world learned Whitney died in a tub from a combination of too much cocaine use, a heart attack, and drowning, the man who tried to save her so many years before was overcome with sadness and anger.
We are all at fault. We all should have done the right thing. We didn't.
Well, you tried.
If I hadn't failed, you'd still be listening to her singing now.
Didn't we almost have it all?
David Roberts has written his own book titled Protecting Whitney, Memoir of a Bodyguard. He exposes previously untold aspects of the late pop music superstars' rise and fall. That book is in the final stages of production.
It really is apparently hard to be that famous in the public eye like that. It's just heartbreaking.
Well, and if you think about what was going on with Robin and all the feelings that must have went along with that, it makes some of the rest of it make a little more sense.
And the drug use.
And maybe that led to the drug use, too, and the pain and everything else. And then you also just think about what a talent. I mean, of all the singers we've heard, one of the greatest of all time, probably top 2 or 3 greatest singers ever.
I remember the day of her death very well.